Hello fellow traders, Paul Limo, Big Unit Trading Club. Got a really good looking chart here today. Had we caught this a little bit earlier at the breakout, would be a much safer play, higher score, etc. But we didn't see this one until recently. And very excellent cup pattern. This would have been a stellar entry down here in this $40 area. We're already up 150% on it. So it probably needs a rest. Would not be surprised to see a pretty deep retrace on the PBC zone. But, you know, it's such a strong stock, you got to kind of watch it carefully and not assume it's going to happen. Yeah, it's up quite a bit out of the base. So we're going to have to really be careful on getting a premature entry. There's a good chance that this is pulls back into a very tradable TD or TW3 on the pullback, which is basically a weekly 5 to 7 cycle, meaning that might be about a month and a half before we get a really good PBC zone forming. But it may not happen that way. We'll just have to see. Right now it's a very strong pattern, so we may not get much of a pullback. But overall the chart was just really strong. Just would have loved to have caught it at the breakout. Did not. But let me break down the cup charts. This is on a weekly chart, and it was a 7 BMI on the left hand side, vector of 1. We had a TM2 cycle, a 3.5 month on the pullback there, TM3 a 5 to 7 month pullback on Cat 2, and a TM5 a 12 to 15 month cycle on Cat 3. You can see the price squeeze did not come in until we had the TM5 set. So basically we had a pullback off TM5, and the pullback lows held above the Cat 2 lows, so we got the price squeeze coming in there, right near that 35 PPP, and broke out of the 50. It's just a slight pullback for a few days on that, and then off to the races. So this is something that may happen this time. We may get just a couple weeks retest of the $100 PPP. So like right here on the pullback from that $50 PPP cross, just a couple small tight red bars, and then off to the races. So if I see that setup, this is going to be a really good trade, potentially north for a big run. Big picture on this. Look at the weekly. Well, let's look at the monthly chart on this. You can see we got the high from the tech bubble being about 135. Sure, there were a couple splits in there, but the breakout of the cup base was around 75, and then we got the big breakout over there. So this is a semiconductor stock, and the semiconductors very hot right now, and so you can't assume that this is going to get much of a pullback. You go to the daily chart, it actually looks pretty good on the daily, but I'm just hoping we get a very playable pullback to wave 2 down here, maybe at that 35 of May. No guarantee of that happening. If it starts to break out above these highs right here, could very well be the buy point on H5. But this is a really strong chart. Break that down here. As far as the score on it, it's going to be a B-88 and PBC zone trade. So really good looking chart overall. Rambus RMBS. If you're interested in our trading style and want to join the club or get one-on-one coaching, head over to cycletradingtrading.com. Hope you enjoyed the video.